I've got my techno wizards. We took a poll and we wanted to figure out if we wanted to call them the website wizards or the techno wizards, and apparently techno wizards won out over website wizards. So I got my good friends. We've got they're little magicians in the background. You know, I get to stand up on stage and wave my little wand and say I'm going to make an elephant appear, and nobody understands. But the guys that make this happen are the guys that you don't see. Jake is incredible. Ethan's incredible. They're the ones that push the elephant up on the stage. I wave my little wand and they move the elephant away. They're the real magic makers in what we do. So I'm going to turn the time over to them because we're going to be celebrating the top enrollers as well as the top influencers. And again, you know, the purpose of this is to have fun with it. You want to connect the dots going backwards. You got to say to yourself, are you really making a difference in someone's life? Well, the reason we created the leaderboards was that you can go back and see the people that you've given the link to and see how many hours that they've got. You'll notice that when we do all of our sorting, we sort by hours. If people aren't going to class, that's the first thing. You got to get the education, then you got to pull the trigger, you got to make stuff happen, you know, and so that is the goal. So Ethan, I'm gonna let you take it away to talk about some of our top enrollers and influencers.
All right, thank you, Tom. And I just want to mention, Tom's saying it's me and Jake in the background making all this happen, but just, I don't think I've ever seen anybody work so hard to give their money away compared to Tom Painter. So he's putting a lot of work into this to help you guys and to help all of us learn about money, learn the skills that he's learned along the way as he's gone through. He's experienced all the same problems that we're experiencing. He's found a way through it. And so it's just really amazing to see all the work Tom's put into this. And I want to show you guys our enroller board, like Tom mentioned. Sorry, I won't be looking over at the camera. I'm going to be looking over at the screen with you. But here you can see our top enroller board. If you go to the site, pull up leaderboards, you're going to see top enrollers and their groups right there at the top. And let's take a look at our last 7 days. So this is pretty cool. You can see the different people, how many active enrollments they have. So this is the people they have enrolled who have been active on the site in the last week in some way. They've logged in, they just signed up, maybe they've gone through a few classes, and we're actually tracking the hours of those people as well along the way. So big shout out to Mary Chris Cuyos. I know she was in class earlier today, so congratulations. We want to recognize you and all the hard work you're doing and in sharing the wealth with your friends and family. So they've spent 23 hours online in the last 7 days, the people who Mary Chris has helped sign up for the site. We've got, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly, but Al Greg. He's got another 5 people he's signed up with 15 hours. We've got Aaron.
All right, looks like you got thrown.
Yes, it looks like his connection dropped out.
Give me one second. I'm gonna
Sorry about that. I'm still here, but you guys maybe pull it up on your screen.
All right, I'm gonna pull it up. So guys, here's what's so cool about what we're doing. Go to successandmoneyfoundation.org. And then when you go there, you've these wonderful leaderboards that were created. It's just amazing what we do. And so as you to look at the top enrollers again, you can look at it all time. You can look at it the last 30 days or the last 7 days. And, you know, all time, you can see that we've got people that are enrolling, a lot of people. And then this is their hours that they've had. And what's so cool about the new system that our techno guys have created is that you simply click on the person's name and it will show you all your people. So when you get started, you get to have your own group. Everybody gets their own group. Everybody gets their own group. And when you share your link, then they're connected to you because we want to connect the dots backwards and see how you're doing. If you sign up family members, you'll be able to simply go to your name and then click on your name and it'll show you all the people that you've enrolled. And then you can encourage them. You can reach out to them. You can give them rewards. You know, I have whole families that are doing this together and the kids are competing with each other. But I really want to thank every one of you for doing this because this is making a huge difference. And you can see that these are the scores for this last week. These are new active enrollments, means they pulled the trigger. They did something. And then you can look over here at the hours. And Ethan, I believe this is the hours of everybody in their group, correct? No matter when they signed up, that just did active things this week. Is that right?
Yep, they're active people from this week. So for Merry Chris, these 3 people who have been active this week have earned 23 hours. They might not be new. They've just spent that time online this week.
Okay, so if we click on Merry Chris's name, there are the 3, and this is the hours that they did. And so that's what's so cool about the system that we've created. And I just take my hat off to our techno guys for making this happen. Now, that is very important. And you guys that are enrollers, we want to reward you. When we do reward you, we want you to put that money in your investment account. Why do we want it to go in the investment account? Well, because that is the part of the wealth formula. You have the rights to do whatever you want to do with it, but as you invest it, we want to teach you how to do that. We are not traders. We don't trade stock. We invest in long-term companies. We invest in like Warren Buffett. I've got 3 of his autographs. He's, this is somebody that we want to emulate. And so what is so fun about this is you can see these people. We're going to put a link in there, and we're going to send you a little money for your investment account. And again, we don't trade. We're not traders. We're long-term investors. I hope that the roller coaster goes down for a while, because we want to buy more at a lower price. So, but again, I'm not worried about this year, next year, or 5 years. I'm worried about 10 years from now. That's why we're long-term investors. Also, you go to the leaderboards, you can see the top influencer. Now, what's an influencer? An influencer is basically the people that you've enrolled and the number of people that they enrolled. So you can see that Johnson's done 208. Those people have done another 227, and they've been online for 5,300 hours, which is just an amazing thing. So this is a brand new thing we've created. You can simply click on their person's name on the influencer board, and it will show you all the people that they enrolled. And then you can click on that name, and it'll show you the people that they enrolled as well. And again, what's the purpose of this? The purpose is to be able to connect the dots. Connect the dots. Look at the dashes between. Are you making a difference? Are you spreading the wealth? Are you teaching people about how to do this? You got to get to class. Go to class. Learn the great things. Social media has so much junk. 99% of the stuff out there is just junk. We want to take that 1%, that 3% that is great. And that's the kind of stuff that we want to spend all of our time with. So I want to thank all of you for doing that. We're going to put a link into the site. And if you're on, feel free to go ahead and send us that, because we're going to send out some money here right away. I want to congratulate you for all the hours that you've done with the Make a Difference program right here, all the acts of service that you've done, the students that have received a reward. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of them. And so we're just grateful for all of you. We've added all kinds of new fun things to the site. And again, all you need to do to share the wealth is log in. Now you can send people to successmoneyfoundation.org, and they can get a free membership. And that's awesome. But if you want to see the impact you have, well, then share your link. You can come down here after you've logged in, and you can get a referral link that you can email or text or message, but that is the unique one for you. And everybody has one. Our techno wizards figured this out. I'm just so amazed at how they've done that. And then number 2 is the referral code. Many of you just want to have your code. So you can pull it right there, click on the link, and then this will get you your unique referral code, QR code that you can use. Take a snapshot of that, keep it into your file, and then when you talk to somebody about some of the great stuff that you're learning at the foundation, just pop it up there and they can fill all of that out. And then of course they just put their first name, last name, a display name in, and a text and a password. And then most people are going to come in as an individual. If by chance that you want to do the other side of the groups, which is the organized groups, the schools, churches, charities, groups, and teams, reach out to us and we'll help you add some more of those schools to what we do. Just email us at successandmoneyfoundation.org. I'm sorry, successmoneyfoundation@gmail, successmoneyfoundation@gmail. And then we'll add your different schools, your churches, your charities, and stuff like that if you want to do this as an organized group. Okay, so I want to thank all of you for being here. We're also going to put into the chat a link for you. We want to thank you for being here. Thanks for showing up. Part of life is just showing up. And you showed up today, and now you got to go out there and make a difference. We want to send a little bit of money out to you. And again, I want to thank Justin Bauer. He was the one that just donated a chunk of money to us, and he's an investor, and he loves what we do. and he wanted to make a difference. And so he sent some money to the foundation. And so all the money I've been sending out last week and we'll send out this week and probably the next 1 or 2 weeks is all because of another person, a money angel that loves what we're doing, and he wanted to give back and support what we're doing. So that's what he's done. So I want to thank him for being part of this. So that's what we have here. We're going to say goodbye to everybody from around the world. We're going to kick everybody out. And if you have a question, want to jump back on, you're welcome to jump back on. We'll do a small inner circle group, and then we're going to give some money away. Again, we want you to put it to work. This is a money seed. This is a little cup of money water to help you grow these trees. And again, I know that's kind of fun the way we talk about it, but that's why we do what we do. We want to get you in the habit of being successful. Anyway, this is Tom Painter. Thank you so much. And again, you're going to live between the dashes. You got a day you're born, a day you're going to die, and everything in return in the middle. Learn, earn, and return. And again, make a difference, make it happen. Every life is precious. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.